Hey guys, welcome to Ask. I'm Taylor,
I'm Maddie.
and let's get started answering y'all's questions. Maddie?
All right. Okay, make it or break it. If your partner had hair that changed color with their mood, if they were angry, their hair would be red, etc. Make it.
Yeah,
I think
I'd
that'd
make
be
it,
awesome.
yeah.
That'd be great. Like that, I'd know exactly, how they're feeling.
I mean, yeah, you know exactly.
It'd be kind
how
of
they
cool looking.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
That's a cool one.
Okay. If you could freeze time, what would you use it for? The ability to freeze time.
Ooh, more time on test, for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would
For
spend
sure, I would freeze every test
Yeah.
and just spend forever. Probably look up answers.
Science majors. What science majors? would
Classes are hard.
Yeah, yeah. I would use it for that. I'd probably. I don't think I would want to do anything illegal like steal or anything.
Oh no,
But
that would be fun.
But I would use it to give myself a legal but just like an advantage that's still legal.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Like I would obviously be the fastest person in the world. I mean, you wouldn't see me run. You would just see me like I'm at the start and then I'm at the
And
end.
then at the end, yeah, that'd be great. You could make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Track star. All right. Would you rather not ever feel hungry, never need to go to the bathroom, or never have to sleep? Never have to sleep for me.
I don't know. I like sleeping. I'm assuming that means that you can't sleep.
Oh, I think it's just never have to feeling would you not have to deal with?
I don't know.
Never have to eat. I would never sleep because then I could just get more done.
That's
If you
true.
didn't have to and it didn't hurt you at all.
That would be like a third more of your life you can live.
Exactly.
Ah.
That's what I'm thinking. But to never feel hungry, that's pretty cool too. You'd never spend any money on food.
Oh yeah, I guess I would say sleep, but it's a hard one.
That's hard.
I really like
That's
to
what all
eat,
these
so
things-
I'm not gonna say eat. But yeah, I'll say sleep.
Never
sleep.
having to go to the bathroom is kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm always that person that on car trips you have to stop every other town for.
Oh, that one should be you. You should never go to the bathroom.
Just don't drink water ever, and then you should be good. But is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I guess this is a would you rather, but it's cut off. It says rather. It just starts out rather. Would you rather have a dream vacation for 2 weeks or spend 5 days with anyone in the world but in your hometown?
Wait, dream vacation for 2 weeks, and then what's the other option?
Or spend 5 days with anybody in the world but
in your own town. I'd say dream vacation because I'd rather just go somewhere new.
Oh yeah,
and
dream
see new
vacation.
places.
I mean, I don't care if it's the most interesting person in the world. You're just be it's still my house.
Yeah. Yeah. Or I mean, I don't know. I'm from Houston, so there's stuff to do there. There's some fun stuff, but I've done it all. I think.
I don't know. Okay, say you had to choose the 5 days with any one person. Who would it be?
That's hard. It'd be someone famous. Probably someone really cute, like Ryan Gosling.
Oh my gosh.
Is what I do.
I don't know. I immediately go to comedians because it'd be so fun to
That would be funny. Oh, change my answer. I'd spend the week with Drew Carey. For sure. Love Drew Carey.
Oh man, I'm gonna say Robin Williams. I don't know.
Robin Williams is great.
Yeah.
I absolutely love him.
Although that kind of makes me think of that Family Guy episode where it's everybody is Robin Williams, and then Peter goes crazy.
I haven't seen
you
that
haven't
one.
seen that one.
That
Yeah.
sounds so funny though.
Yeah. Or no, was it Stewie? I don't remember. It's somebody though.
That's
It's either
funny.
Peter or Stewie. I don't know why I would mix those two up, but
Really fun.
okay.
I've watched way too much Family Guy to keep it straight at this point.
Okay, your turn.
Me? I like these questions. Good
Yeah.
job. They're interesting. What was your first experience learning how to drive? Oh my gosh. Well, actually, My mom would always let me have sleepovers for our birthday, and she owns for like my birthday, and she owns a daycare center, so she has these like 15-passenger vans, and we would go out like wrapping houses at night, like when my friends would sleep over, like toilet paper, I mean,
Yeah.
like wrapping houses, and she'd let me like sit on her lap and like drive and like steer at like 8 years old. So that was really like my first experience behind the wheel of a car.
Yeah. I've my like going from like not being able to drive to like where I'm right now was kind of like a weird path, but yeah, I was kind of like the same way. Like if I was really young and like my grandma and like my parents would let me drive, like we own a ranch, and so I would just drive like on there, and then once I got a little bit older, they would let us drive like on country roads, and like kind of got a little like more like not more dangerous is not the but like closer to like the highway, I guess. And then actually I did driver's ed, and I didn't do that until like the summer before I turned 17, and so I turned 17 and then I got my license.
Oh wow.
But I aced my driver's test, and my
Congrats.
sister barely passed.
I barely passed the written test, not the actual driving.
Yeah.
But I just like didn't study for the written stuff and didn't pay attention in class.
Yeah. It's mine.
Is it me? I think it's you.
Yeah. What is one food you will not eat?
There's actually a lot. Okay, pig's feet. The feet of any animal. Like, feet, they walk on the ground. They're nasty. They're gross. Like, why would you want to eat that, you know? I can't
Have
do
you
it.
tried it before,
like,
though,
pickled
or just you
stuff.
never
No.
will?
I've never eaten it. Never will.
I don't know. There's some foods like I have not eaten at McDonald's in like 10 years. So I would never eat that. I've actually had nightmares where I eat at McDonald's. Like that's my most reoccurring nightmare.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
It's not
know.
that bad.
No, it tastes really good, but I just haven't eaten there, and I just.
Did you like get sick from it one
nuh-uh,
time, or you
nuh-uh.
just like decided not to eat McDonald's?
No, I watched that movie Super Size Me, and I didn't.
See, I haven't watched it for that reason because I don't want it to scare me.
Yeah, and so I was like, okay, well, I won't eat McDonald's for a while, and then I just like kept going, and so yeah, and
So you've like developed a phobia.
more or less, yeah.
That's hilarious.
I'm not afraid of like going in McDonald's or anything, but
eating the food, it's like that's pushing it. That's the limit.
Like there's been times like where I've gone on like trips with like groups, and they've stopped at McDonald's, and I will not eat there. Like I don't care if I'm gonna starve to death. I will not eat there.
That is just crazy.
I know it is,
Crazy.
but I mean I'll eat anywhere else, pretty much.
Okay, what would you rather never be able to use? Oh, would you rather never be able to use a smartphone again or never watch TV again? That's hard. I'm going to say never watch TV because you can watch TV on your phone, but I think that's cheating.
Yeah, saying you can't watch TV on your phone if you choose that.
I'd probably still keep the phone, the smartphone.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my phone too because I can watch YouTube.
Because I can do like everything else too, yeah. Like the emails and I don't know, like my smartphone like runs my life now. Yeah. So
I mean, I watch
go without it.
I watch more YouTube than I do TV anyway.
I really don't watch TV anymore.
Yeah, so
like, whatever.
But I mean, it would be kind of depressing because people are like the next like Breaking Bad, and they're like talking about it, and you're like, oh, I can't watch TV because of that stupid question.
Yeah, it's worse. But I'd be like, I got my smartphone.
Yeah.
I'll read about it.
I'll go on Vine.
Yeah. Oh. Too sad.
What is the weirdest thing you ever asked Santa for?
I don't know if I've really ever asked him for anything like weird.
There was one, like, I've never really asked for anything weird either, but there was one time I remember, I think it was like in 5th grade or 4th grade or 3rd grade or some of those like early on grades. I asked Santa for either a baby brother or a baby sister.
Aww, that's cute.
And it did not happen.
Well, yeah, you're probably much better off now, thinking like that was not the best wish. Yeah. You wouldn't have liked it in the end.
It's like, oh, can I return it now?
Yeah, not enough. I'm just crying all night. I mean, I asked Santa for some like far-fetched things. Like I was really into animals as a kid, and I always wanted a white tiger. So I think I asked Santa for a white tiger like 3 years in a row. He didn't give me my white tiger. But
Were you
okay.
like equally disappointed every year you didn't get it?
Yes and no, because he never wrote back saying he would give me one. so I was kind of expecting it, you know, like
No promises.
Yeah, it was no promises, exactly.
I draw the line.
The
at
mall
living
Santa,
things.
when I'd say it, he'd be like, "Okay, well, we'll see what we can do."
Okay, that's 1995.
Exactly.
Okay, it's your turn. I'm not even keeping track of the time. We're at almost 12 minutes, so we're good.
Cool. What was the best/worst part about growing up in your hometown?
My hometown is so small. There's like nothing to do. Literally, the thing to do in my hometown is go to Walmart.
Oh my gosh, I've talked to so many people who tell me that. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't imagine living somewhere like that. Where they're like, let's go to Walmart.
But we, like, kind of towards the, like, I guess I was maybe 15. Like, we had an old movie theater, and they, like, renovated it and opened it again. So, like, that's kind of another thing. But that's really it. Like, we didn't really have that much. Like, but we could go to, like, San Antonio and do stuff. But
yeah, that's not too bad. How far were you?
It's like an
from San
hour.
Antonio? See, I'm going to say the opposite. Sorry. The best part of my hometown was that it was like this little like suburbs, like small community. So it wasn't like crazy or like dangerous, you know, it's like a nice area. But we were like less than 30 minutes from driving into downtown Houston. So like it's Houston, you know, everything to do there. But at the same time, like the worst part was that it was like this little bubble community where like everyone knew everyone, you know, everyone's business, and I'm just not down for that.
Yeah, that's how it really was in my hometown. Like,
I would imagine even more so.
like there's like people that if you just said their last name, like they instantly knew who, like what family you were talking about, because there was only like, I mean I don't want to say the names, but like they're like richer families, and they're like been living in that town since like it started. Or whatever. Yeah. So, I guess there's
That's
pros and
interesting,
cons though. Like you could drive anywhere in my town in like 5 minutes.
That's
Like,
cool.
You can't even get like 2 blocks away in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
In Austin.
No, you can't at all. It's terrible. Traffic's awful here.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
Your turn.
Okay. Oh, this is a short one. Favorite book of all time?
That's so hard. Let's see. I loved A Wrinkle in Time. I read in 4th grade. The Great Gatsby was one of my favorites. I loved the new movie, by the way, if anyone was wondering. I think it's great.
I haven't seen it.
Some people were dogging it, but I think it's awesome. But probably my very favorite was A Thousand Splendid Suns, which is really hard to like describe, but everyone should read it if they get a chance. It was one that was like required senior year of high school, but like the one time I actually read the book and I was like in love with it. It's a crazy story.
Yeah, there's been more books I've read that I've hated than I've liked because of just that, like they are forced onto us in high school. Like I read Heart of Darkness in high school. It is the most terrible book ever.
I think I started to read that and put it down.
Or maybe not the most terrible, but it's one of them. And
it's awful.
And
just
like,
hard to read.
Like Great Expectations, I had to read that. Like some people are gonna say they like it. I'm just not one of those people who likes like 1800s or 1700 books. Like
no, yeah, all the ones I named are like more like within the last century.
My favorite book by far is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, which is very recent, like within the last 10 years.
What's that about?
It's about this girl who has lung cancer, I think, or she's like, I don't know. It's been a while since I read it, but yeah, she has lung cancer, and she's in this meeting with people who have lung cancer, and then she meets this guy, and then he is in remission, and then they like start dating, and it sounds like a chick book as I'm describing it, but it's not. It's such a good book. Like it sounds
awesome.
It honestly sounded like a book I was gonna hate whenever I first like heard about it, and then I like, well, it's John Green. Like he's a really good YouTuber, so I'm gonna read it, and it was really good.
Oh
yeah.
I'm gonna check that one out.
Yeah, I have it over there if you.
Oh, I might borrow it.
Yeah, somewhere over here somewhere, or maybe I don't know. It's somewhere. I have it though. I'll let you borrow it if you want to read it.
Perfect.
Let's see. Let's do one more question because we're kind of running a little long.
All right. Lucky question is, what is the coolest and most boring job you have ever had? Well, I've only had like 2 jobs, and I liked them both. Like I thought, well, neither of them were boring. You know, like I worked at UT, like kind of TAing or like assistant TA, like in a lab, in a bio lab, and it's a biodissection lab, so it's cool. Like I went around like helping people dissect and telling students not to break the thousands of dollars worth of equipment there
Yeah.
and like how to use that stuff. So that was fun. That was my favorite job. But before that, I worked for my mom at her daycare in like the 2-year-old room. And if you know anything about 2-year-olds, they're awful.
I wouldn't say they're boring though.
Yeah, not boring. That's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't cool, but it was definitely not boring. Like
Yeah.
kept me busy all the time, like constantly singing and picking up toys.
Yeah, well, my most boring job, which it was a job I didn't get paid for, so it made it even worse. It was just to get volunteering hours.
Oh my god.
But I did it like all summer. Was I was working at a hospital in my hometown, and they just had me like doing files and stuff, like getting people's files, and
That
it was
sounds
like,
awful.
I mean, it was like 4 hours a day, like 3 days or 4 hours a day, 3 days a week, all summer.
I could not do that.
Yeah.
Power to you.
But I got volunteer hours though, and then the coolest job I've ever had is the one I have now, which I'm a blackjack / crap stealer, and it's really fun. I work at 2 places, and they just, it's kind of I wouldn't say weird, but it's part time, and they tell you which parties are available, and you don't have to work them if you don't want to, and you get paid like X amount every party, and it's really cool. The only
That is cool.
the only downside is some of them are like kind of like way out there, and so like I have to take the bus, and it's like an hour, and then sometimes I have to get a ride after that, and that's the only downside.
Yeah. Do they tip the dealer pretty well usually?
You should.
These parties
You
too?
should, but
Should always tip the dealer.
I've never been
I know
tipped,
that.
or well, directly tipped. I've been tipped. I was tipped my first party, but it was
Those
like
people are cheap. Then.
it was like the lady that put on the event. She's like, she gave the manager like X amount of dollars, and he divided it up against us.
Oh.
But it's
okay.
never been like, here's $100 or whatever.
Or no one will put a chip down for you, like bet for the dealer.
There's been so many people that asked me that. I was like, you can do that, but it's not gonna like make me any money, because it's like it's not worth anything.
Oh, you don't get to exchange it like for money? Oh,
That's-
see, I've only gambled in Vegas, and like they're always like grateful for it because I think they exchange them like for money.
Yeah, but it'd be really illegal if they were worth money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, but always tip your dealers like you tip your waitresses.
Tip the dealer.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna go out on that note. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see y'all next time, and yeah, bye.
Bye.